Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Ryan Willoughby. I am a spiritual guide and channeler. And I was just inspired. I was sitting out on my balcony, taking in nature. It's a beautiful day here in Palm Springs. And was inspired to come on and do a video. The downloads and the messages that are coming through at this time is about awakening, the awakening of humanity. And this is happening in waves. And there is a wave of humanity, a percentage. It's available to all of us. But there are also different timelines for different souls. And there's free will involved as well. And this is a critical time, meaning this is a point in time in a timeline for humanity and the evolution of consciousness. To have free will and to step into the knowing that you are more than the physical body and this physical creation, and that you are the creator of this creation, and you've incarnated into it in order to create within your creation. This is about building a relationship with your higher self, that of your multidimensional being, that of your light being, that of your non-physical self that can be in multiple dimensions at once. There is access to wisdom and information of truth, of being one with Source, that brings you into a whole new level of possibilities, of sensory, of experience. This awakening is happening for millions of people, millions of humans, and even of those that have been on the spiritual journey for years, decades, and have had spiritual awakenings along the way. 2006, 2007, 2012, 2015, 16, 17, into 2020 and to 2021. These spiritual awakenings have been preparing us for the time that we have all known that has been coming. The new earth, the new paradigm, that of where we are all unity, consciousness. We are all one source with the knowledge of it. There is no lack. There is no separation. There is no fear. There is no dis-ease. We are moving into a new paradigm, a new reality, a new earth, where we have the wisdom and the knowledge, and we remember who and what we are. And this creates new thoughts and new focus, new intention and new attention. And this creates a new reality for you. Now, many of you are going to be coming awake, and you may not know what is going on. You may not have been on a spiritual journey. You may not have been doing previous ascensions, having previous awakenings. And this could be very sudden, and it can be very beautiful. But if you don't know what is happening, it may surprise you and provide an experience that you're not quite sure how to interpret. And so some of the things that might be happening for you as you are moving through an ascension is you may hear voices or commands. And they may be audible, like they're outside of you when no one is there, and or they may be an internal audible voice that it's almost it's a hearing, but it's almost like you know the message that was given and you interpret it as you've heard it. And so this can show up for many different people in many different ways, and it's about how the path of least resistance, that your higher self, your spirit self, is coming back to guide you, to assist you, and to help you along in the ascension process of moving out of a third dimensional reality dimension and into a fifth dimension. And it is the agreement that your higher self made with you to incarnate into physical form, to come in at this particular time to guide you. So you may hear things that are not familiar to you. You may see things. You may have visuals that just pop up. And these are guides for you. A friend of mine likes to kind of call it a scavenger hunt. They lead you to the next thing. So it's not just to dismiss them, but to take wonder in the message and in the vision. And sometimes it's just a feeling. So you have your gut feeling, or your intuition will become much stronger and it will guide you. These are called inspired action, almost where it's a choiceless decision to move forward or to follow a hunch or to follow your intuition. There is also just this all of a sudden of knowing something. This will be downloads of information that will just change your way of thinking, and a new understanding of how things work and what they are will just come in over you. And your human self will want to question it. So then it'll be a relationship between your higher dimensional being that you are connecting with and becoming into a new identity with, that is now molding and connecting with the physical self that you have always known yourself to be. And you start to become aware of these two coming into a harmony, of a resonance, where the human aspect will surrender, will allow, will let go of the control, will know that the higher self, as a multidimensional being that is creating in the non-physical to project our intention to create the physical experience to move towards us as the human. We are moving out of the time of where we are pushing and shoving energy of where we think it needs it to go. We allow. We are conduits of energy, and we have the ability to focus our thoughts on that of where we want and draw energy and create frequency with that. Our thoughts either originate from the human mind, which feels it is separated from source, which creates fear, or our thoughts can come from our super consciousness, or our soul, or our spirit self, the super conscious, that of what is of the divine. Our thoughts can come from that, and that is our free will, allowing and speaking and loving our human physical capacity, the tool that it is divine in its nature, because we have created it, and it's through consciousness. But that it is the instrument that allows us to perceive, to receive in physical form, and to experience in physical form. And so we surrender the creation, the control over to the higher divine self. We identify with that as our being, as the multidimensional being that we are. And we can focus all of our awareness and our attention now into this moment of a timeline to experience the great awakening of humanity. And this is the waves of consciousness that is coming through humanity. And it is coming in waves. And this is a wave in which a round of individuals will make the choice, will be given the choice to move into the awareness and the truth of being the higher dimensional being. We will be going in waves of awakening for humanity over the next 3 to 10 years. And it is through your free will and your awareness and your ability to have the human come into an aspect of allowing. To be love, to come into the truth that we are all one. We are all connected. And that there is no judgment. And that any chaos that we see that is moving outside and around us is absolutely perfect. That it is serving humanity. It is working on our behalf. That it is part of the whole process and experience of a collective of humans becoming aware and moving into their highest state and a new state of frequency in physical form on the same planet that we started out on. It's a magnificent time to be alive. What is happening to you and for you is magnificent, and it is love. Everything that is going on around you and in the world is happening for love. Everything is love or a call for love, which is always answered. We are moving out of contrast in a degree of separation without the knowledge of knowing that we are source. And as we do that, there are things that we are not able to take with us into the new earth, into the fifth dimension. And that is the expression of it coming to the surface to be witnessed and to be seen and to let go. And to know that every aspect of ourselves in every dimension, the third dimension and higher and first and second, back to source, in any capacity of where we find ourselves is absolutely perfect. To resist nothing. To allow and to be in this exact moment exactly as it is. For it is perfect in the creation that we designed it to do and to work. And we can love that. And as we love, we transform. This is the idea of being the alchemist, turning lead into gold. It is all done with love. We can transition the world, our humanity and our reality, through love, through allowance and non-judgment. Your breath is a way to move into a present moment and into a state of pure bliss and allowance. Focus on your breath. Take deep inhale and exhales of breath when you need to. Bring yourself back to the moment, feeling the breath as it's moving in and out your body. And bring yourself into the present moment and know that all is well. That everything is perfect just as it is. There is nothing you need to push against. There is nothing that you need to war against. There is nothing you need to fix. There is no outside force. Period. Not that there's no outside force greater than you. There is no outside force against you. Period. You are love, and you are the source, and you are coming back home to yourself, to love, to source. There is absolutely nothing to fear. There is absolutely nothing to push against. There is absolutely nothing to change, to cure, to heal, to be, other than what you already are. Perfect, pure power of love and light. This is your heaven on earth. This is here, now. And yes, we are receiving beautiful, guided light and energy and assistance from ourselves. As you go inward and into the heart center, and you love, and you create light within, and you fill every cell of your body with light, that within is that without, outside of us. Any of the light and the love and the frequencies that are coming in to assist us as humanity is coming from the light and the love that we create within ourselves. We, the light workers, the star seeds, the way showers, that are doing the self-actualization and the self-love and loving our physical body for what it does for us, loving our ego, our personality, of how it allows us to move through and express and receive and experience the physical reality. Loving all of that. Those of us that are loving ourselves as the divine creator that we are is what's bringing the waves of love and light and frequency to the earth through the space. The space is in you, is in the heart. It is the void that emanates love. And you are that. And we are receiving that of what you give yourself. It's coming back. It's cyclical. This is our new reality. And welcome. Welcome to Earth. Welcome to the new Earth. Welcome to heaven on earth. Welcome to the fifth dimension and higher. Only more and more and more good things are coming. Manifestation is no longer going to happen like we are used to. We are creating from more of what we want. We are not manifesting from lack or that of what I do not have, so I want to manifest this to make myself complete, whole, or happy. It's no longer. They'll be manifesting in the new earth, but you are a creator now, creating in the non-physical, allowing the infinite particles of creation to manifest it in physical form to move to you in an experience in your physical aspect. Allow. Relax. Connect. Be. And give permission for your higher self to come in and to create your world and your reality. Trust your higher self, the creator that you are, to give you loving thoughts, creative thoughts, joyful thoughts, playful thoughts, and to create and manifest in the non-physical, to move out ahead of you, and to create ease, flow, opportunities, love, relationships. Allow, give permission, and trust. It's all here for you. It's all here for you. Blessings, my friends. I love you so much. Namaste. And I will see you all on the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.